Today we're making Christmas thumbprint cookies. Hi everyone, welcome to Black Cat Kitchen. I hope you're doing well. Today we're making Christmas thumbprint cookies. These are beautiful, buttery little cookies that get rolled in nuts, and they have a jewel of jam in the center. Perfect for your Christmas cookie plate. Here are the ingredients you'll need for this recipe. Feel free to pause. I'll list the ingredients in the description below. We're going to start by separating our eggs. The egg white in this cookie acts as a glue for the nuts on the outside. And that egg yolk goes into the cookie batter, giving it a really nice tender bite. I find the easiest way to separate egg whites and egg yolks is through my fingers. We'll start by creaming together our butter and our sugar. You want your butter to be a fairly soft room temperature here, so that it's nice and easy to cream. And you can do this with a mixer, but I find it's a pretty easy recipe to do by hand. In goes our sugar. I like a dark brown sugar. It adds a little bit of extra flavor. And just really cream that together. Once it's nicely creamed together, we're going to add in our egg yolk and really mix that well. In goes our vanilla. It's really important here to use very good quality ingredients because this recipe has so few ingredients in it. So make sure you're using a really nice quality vanilla, or you can use other flavorings. That is ready for the flour. In goes our flour. This step is optional, but if you are making them for Christmas, I really do love nutmeg in a Christmas cookie. So I like to freshly grate a little bit of nutmeg in there. Let's mix it all together. If you've got kids at home, this is a great time to get them involved, get their hands in there mixing this all up. It's the perfect consistency. You want it really thick for this recipe, and it smells so Christmassy with that nutmeg. We're going to preheat our oven at this point to 150 degrees centigrade or 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So I've taken about a teaspoon's worth of cookie dough, rolled it into a nice little ball, and now I'll put it into those reserved egg whites and dip it in our nuts before putting it on the tray. So just into the egg white, just to give it a little bit of a sticky outside, and then into our nuts. And I'm using hazelnuts here. You can use pecans, walnuts, really any chopped nut you like. And then onto our tray. And now we're just going to roll out the rest of the cookie dough until we've gone through the entire bowl. Now it's time to put them in the oven for 5 minutes. And into the oven they go. After 5 minutes, I've pulled them out of the oven, and you can see the nuts are starting to toast up and the cookies are just sinking slightly, which is what we want. Now with your very clean hands or the back of a round wooden spoon, we're going to poke little holes in each of the cookies, not all the way to the bottom, just so there's a little divot to hold that jam. So you're just going to press down until you get a little divot in each cookie. And they're not too hot yet at this point, so you could get your kids involved if you wanted to. We're going to put a very small amount of jam in the center of each cookie. You don't want to overfill them because the jam will become a little bit runnier when they go in the oven. I'm using raspberry jam, but you can use any flavor you like. Back in the oven for 8 more minutes to get them nice and set up. So when you see those little cracks that you created with your thumb earlier sort of starting to puff up and fill in, that's when you know they're done. They're so fragrant as well. You'll want to leave them on the tray for about 10 minutes to cool, just because they will need to set up that little bit. They're quite squishy at the moment. This recipe makes about 2 dozen cookies, but it doubles and triples beautifully, so go ahead and make extra if you want some for your freezer. I know I said that nutmeg is optional, but I really encourage it. It just really has that Christmassy taste. The nuts are nicely toasted, just perfectly toasted on the outside and give it that crunch. But the cookie itself is actually so chewy on the inside, really soft and smooth and beautiful. And that tartness from the jam really cuts through the sweet. That is a perfect cookie. And I know Santa would be happy to come down the chimney and find these waiting for him. Thanks for watching Black Cat Kitchen. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. We'll see you next time.